I copped a lot of flack because I taught my kids from a young age that Santa Claus wasn't real. Everyone's like, oh, you're so mean. Or, you know, like, you're such a Grinch. And like, I've got nothing against Christmas. Like, I think Christmas is fun. I think the idea of Santa Claus is fun, and trees and presents and, you know, Christmas lights, like all that's fun. It's all good, right? I've got nothing against that. And, you know, our family enjoys that. That's fine. But at the same time, I still told my kids the truth when they asked me that, yeah, Santa Claus isn't real. He, you know, once upon a time was a real person that helped kids, but now people just dress up like Santa Claus to surprise kids. And, you know, I told them the truth from a young age. And, you know, other, you know, friends or parents, they're like, oh, you know, or co-workers, like, what are you doing? You know, let your kids have some fun. And like, I don't know. I don't find fun in lying to my kids. And like, I really think having a culture of honesty from a young age is really important. And you know, there's two different things I want to talk about here. Like the reason why I think, you know, this whole Santa Claus and Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy and all that is around for kids. I don't know, I just find it a coincidence, well, more than a coincidence, that all these, you know, social constructs of, you know, a make-believe Santa Claus, a make-believe Tooth Fairy, a make-believe Easter Bunny are all targeted for children, right? Which once they reach a certain age, they kind of learn that, oh, all those fables that my parents told me about, they're actually not real. And it's fine, you know, some kids get distraught when they find out there's no Santa. Some kids are whatever, they don't care, right? But that's not the point. The point is, I think there's something, like, I think it's more than a coincidence that we're training our kids to believe in these make-believe things, so when they get older they realize they're not real, but yet it's too eerily similar to God. God, we can't see him with our physical eyes, right? But he is real, and we teach, if you're a believer, you teach your kids from young about God. But if you're also teaching them about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and saying they're real too, but then they get older and learn that those things aren't real, well then why should they believe that God is real as well? So, you know, and I'm not saying that that's going to happen with every kid, obviously. I'm sure there's a lot of Christian kids out there that, you know, found out Santa's not real but still believe God's real, of course. But I'm just saying, if I was the devil and I wanted to come up with as many tactics as possible to get people not to believe in God, that would be one of my tactics. Let's create some make-believe fairy tales that parents teach their kids from young, that they later on find out are not real, and then hopefully they'll just apply that same thinking to God as well. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not being critical if you do teach your kids. You know, I've got friends, you know, and colleagues that, you know, enjoy teaching their kids, you know, about Santa Claus and stuff like that, and they'll tell them when they're older that it's not real, and that's fine. I'm not judging them. That's fine. I'm just saying, for me, that's just how I feel about it. And you know, I'm not saying I'm right either. It's just it's what I believe. But I just want to share that with you. If it resonates with you, cool. Apply it in your own life. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine as well.